Tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Do you have an injury or pain? Finding it hard to function at your peak performance? Let Dr. Quinton Briscoe and his staff help. Specializing in decreasing bodily injury, pain, maintaining your function, increasing your sports performance, and improving your nutrition and wellness, plus motor vehicle accidents. Dr. Briscoe has been serving the community for over 15 years. We invite you to come and experience a pain-free and healthy lifestyle. Call or visit our website to set up a free consultation today.
Buffalo Wild Wings Pick 6 is the perfect meal for two, and it's only $19.99.
Shut up, for real?
Wait, why?
Shut up.
About what?
$19.99.
You pick 6.
6?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I don't understand what's going on.
Shut up.
Why are we yelling? Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Hey guys, head Carencro High basketball coach Christopher Kovac here. Just wanted to let you guys know about the amazing opportunities that we have available for you to advertise your business and team up with us at Carencro High and Carencro Basketball, along with the CBN, powered by the students of the Academy of Information Technology here at Carencro High.
Get your business in front of Bears fans around the country with our live broadcast of Carencro Basketball. Our live streams garner thousands of views, and your ads will live on forever on our YouTube channel. We run graphic ads on screen and commercials, and our commentators can announce your business name throughout the entirety of the game.
Advertising is as easy as 1, 2, 3, and that's just how many tiers that we have that you can get involved with. 3 different tiers starting at $300, all coming with different levels of advertisement here in the Carencro gym, along the wall, on our 24-foot LED scorers table, and with every home game live stream powered by the AOIT and the Carencro Bears Network. There's a package waiting for you to get this year.
That's ads in person and online, all for one price.
Put eyes on your business and help support Carencro Basketball and the AOIT here at Carencro High today.
Let's get it over, right?
At Carencro Automotive Center, trust drives our commitment to transparency and top-tier service. Using advanced tools and innovative technology, we provide a complimentary digital vehicle inspection featuring a detailed 70-point assessment with high-resolution visuals. Whether it's an oil change, brake service, engine diagnostics, transmission care, or helping you find the perfect vehicle to add to your family, we've got you covered. Our friendly service advisors connect with customers and work closely with skilled technicians, ensuring clear communication. The DVI helps you understand your vehicle's health, empowering you with the knowledge and confidence that your vehicle is in expert hands. Trust is our foundation, and we earn it with every turn of the wrench.
Are you ready to launch your future? Welcome to the Academy of Information Technology at Carencro High School, the premier magnet academy for cutting-edge education in computer science, information technology, and media arts. Dive into a world where your interests come alive. In AOIT, you'll explore technology like never before, mastering essential skills in HTML and Python while gaining hands-on experience in daily TV production and innovative media projects. Our partnership with LSU and affiliation with the National Academy Foundation means you'll receive top-tier computer science education. Imagine leaving the academy with industry-standard credentials from Microsoft, Adobe, and CompTIA, plus a stunning portfolio that showcases your skills. Don't just dream about the future, create it. Follow your passion in tech and join AOIT today. Apply now at LafayettChoice.com/apply. Your future starts here.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, It's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
At Raising Cane's, we're hyper-focused on being the best at what we do and getting it right every time. Cook-to-order chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, Texas toast, iced tea, and lemonade. It's our one love. But is the hype real? Yeah, it's real good. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Your home isn't just a place. It's your foundation, your future, and your dream. At Edge Mortgage, we don't just process loans, we unlock possibilities. Local experts, personal service, faster closings, because your dreams deserve nothing less. Call us today to get your dream of home ownership started. Edge Mortgage, the key to your home.
He's good. Hey, can you just talk real quick?
Mic check, mic check.
Yeah, get him up a little bit.
Mic check, mic check.
I got more to tell to you about, that's for sure. I wish you were sitting right
Not
here.
yet.
So one of the things they asked is what can we do, you know that. I said, well, look, we'll definitely shoot y'all out on every social media aspect we got. I don't think that was a big thing. I think they just asked.
Yeah. I had asked to put exit 4.
Welcome in live from the Bears Den, where Carencro Golden Bears are set to take on the Acadiana Renaissance Charter Academy. Coach Gavin Peters, the head football coach, is joined alongside me today. And, boy, Carencro has to get off the mat. They had a tough one against Turlings a couple of nights ago, but the Golden Bears are set to hit their stride tonight. Gear up as we get closer to district play.
Absolutely. OTI tonight, baby. We got an opportunity to improve, you know. The other night is history, and we've got an opportunity to go out there and play a quality basketball game tonight against a quality opponent, and looking for us to get back on the winning side of things on the scoreboard.
You know, a week ago or a couple nights ago, it was a different kind of team that they faced that had a lot of length to them, and it really limited Carencro's big guy playability to kind of make the plays, and it made them sink in a little bit. It seems like tonight, from a physicality stand, Carencro's kind of back at home, and I'm not making an excuse or I'm not making light of what the opponent is tonight. It's just it seems like it fits a little bit more to their style of play.
Hey, man, everything's about matchups, right? Everything's about matchups, and, you know, Turlings Catholic was a tough matchup for us. Obviously, they have a ton of length, ton of experience. I believe Coach Franchek mentioned maybe 7 out of the 9 players they had on the bench were seniors. You know, so this is a good matchup for us tonight, you know, and but the reality of the situation is if we're going to make a deep playoff run, we've got to be able to beat the teams like Turlings, you know. So we've got a long ways to go, a lot of ball left this season to get ourselves ready to play against those Tier 1 programs like Turlings Catholic. But definitely we match up better tonight with the ARCA Eagles, right? ARCA Eagles.
Yeah, it's the Eagles, Coach. It's the ARCA Eagles. And look, I'll bring you in and ask you about the aspect of improving from a mental aspect. When you go into a game where you might be outstatured from a physicality standpoint like a couple nights ago, and you come back into a game like tonight that's more in your breadbasket, and you want to get mentally tougher and appropriate to where you play. And how do you do that from a coaching aspect?
Well, I think the word of tonight for us needs to be efficiency, right? We need to be efficient in every area out there on the court. You know, on the offensive end, defensive end. I don't think we shot free throws well the other night.
You're right.
We got to play a more efficient game of basketball tonight, and you know I think that'll go a long ways into helping us be successful and moving on into our next opponent next week.
And I'm really looking for a lot tonight from our two bigs. You know, when we look at what Jayden Baptiste was able to do, as well as Hayden Monroe, they got kind of washed out of that ball game. I think tonight's a good game for them to bounce back before you go and place. Look, they 2 non-slouch teams that you're going to play before the district play in HL Bourgeois as well as St. Thomas More. But tonight is a way to get your confidence back and come back in who you are. And tonight we really need to see that from JB as well as Hayden Monroe.
Absolutely. You know, those 2 young men have played phenomenal basketball for us. so far this year. The reality of it is, Blaine, in competition, you don't always get heads. Sometimes you get tails, and those guys didn't play very well the other night. I think they know that. We know that. And I expect them to bounce back tonight.
Acadiana Renaissance Charter is going to come into the game with not as much size. 6'3" is their biggest guy who comes off the bench for him. He's not a great defender. He's a decent shooter. But what comes to mind to me when I see the Eagles is volume shooters. They're going to try to shoot the basketball quite a bit from the outside and produce points that way. They like to play defense in the 1-3-1, extend that, make you uncomfortable, and it's something that you don't see in a day-to-day kind of battle, and it's something that Coach Kovac likes to talk to his team and says, hey, what you got to do is get the ball down the floor quick, got to play with some pace, and make them really not feel like they can set their defense up before you can make damage happen.
Absolutely. 5'9" sophomore guard Christian Aubrey. Been watching this young man play the game of basketball for a few years. He's got some skill. He's well-rounded. He can handle the basketball. He can shoot it from beyond the arc. He can take it to the rim. He's very crafty, has a high IQ for the game. So expect Christian Aubrey to be somebody that can make plays for the ARCA Eagles.
We're super excited that you're joining us tonight on the Carencro Bears Network. Of course, we're going to have each and every home basketball game right here for you to check out. And if you want to get in on the action, you and your business, make sure you reach out to us where we have plenty of advertisement opportunities for you. We're going to take a quick step away. When we come back, it'll be time for first quarter action right here from the Bears Den on your home for Carencro High Athletics, the Carencro Bears Network.
Let's get those, right?
Buffalo Wild Wings Pick 6 is the perfect meal for two, and it's only $19.99.
Shut up, for real?
Wait, why?
Shut up.
About what?
$19.99.
You pick 6.
6?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I don't understand what's going on.
Shut up.
Why are we yelling? Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
At Carencro Automotive Center, trust drives our commitment to transparency and top-tier service. Using advanced tools and innovative technology, we provide a complimentary digital vehicle inspection featuring a detailed 70-point assessment with high-resolution visuals. Whether it's an oil change, brake service, engine diagnostics, transmission care, or helping you find the perfect vehicle to add to your family, we've got you covered. Our friendly service advisors connect with customers and work closely with skilled technicians, ensuring clear communication. The DVI helps you understand your vehicle's health.
All right, come on. Welcome back from the Bears Den as we set for first quarter action. Tip-off is in favor of the Eagles as the Bears will set up on defense for the first possession. It's the normal cast of characters that you've seen all season long for Carencro that's going to start tonight, including Hayden Monroe, the sophomore, who's going to give you a little bit of length. Quickly inside the paint, making the hoop for the Eagles was Bugs, who got the left-handed to go. Carencro trying to come out and spread them out a little bit as the offense is trying to find their way. Dentrell Marson gets the start tonight. Chance Babineau's going to let it rain from the outside. It'll be a little long. Rebound will go out of bounds and give the Eagles the basketball.
Back when my stepdad, Ronald Davis, was the head basketball coach of the Gina Giants, we called that defensive set that ARCA's in 11. 11. Still remember, Blaine, I was 9, 10, 11 years old. Running a little bit of 11.
What was the way to beat 11, Coach?
Well, you got to flash to the high post. You got to make outside jump shots. You got to attack the rim and draw fouls. No different in any other zone.
Tray ball made from the outside by Aubrey gives the Eagles the 5-0 advantage. Carencro's looking for their first basket of the night. If you remember, earlier in the week, Carencro's offense really struggled to put points on the board. As this time, Kendrick Bernard reigns it from the outside and gives Carencro their first baskets of the night as it's now 5-3. Carencro's looking to come out with a full court look this time, man-to-man, as Kendrick Bernard's going to pressure the ball carrier.
You've got to be able to run a baseline, flash the high post.
Once you get the ball to the middle, it's cooked, though, right, Coach?
If we can hit the elbow jumper.
Yeah, I love the elbow
jumper. And have
jumper.
enough confidence to hit the elbow jumper.
And then the elbow jumper, once you hit that a couple times, it opens everything up.
The elbow free throw line jumper, right? Catch and shoot, baby.
It might sound boring to most of these young folks, but that's how you beat the zone defense.
Back in my 2K days, man, I had the catch and shoot badge, man. I'm all NCAA now, though, bro.
Kendrick Menard on the steal, and he's going to take it to the hoop and finish. He has all 5 of Carencro's points, and we're tied up 5-5. The Eagles are going to try to go quickly on the other side. They'll get a shot up. It'll be no good. Rebounded by the Eagles. Put back is in. That's for number 25, Nowitzki, as he's able to give the Eagles a 7-5 advantage.
You related to Dirk?
A little short on Dirk's stature. Babineau will cough it up, and the Eagles will get possession of the basketball. This game has been played at a quick pace to begin, much quicker than we've played earlier in the week. Starting tonight for Carencro, I'll give number 2, Dentrell Marston's going to get the nod tonight. He's been somebody who's been steady Eddie for the Bears all season long. Basket's no good, comes up with a rebound by Hayden Monroe, but Derek Lotz will turn it over and give the Eagles the basketball back.
Dentrell Morrison is a smooth operator, brother.
I'm excited for that guy to be back on the gridiron this spring, and you guys get an opportunity to turn him into more of a football player.
Yeah, we got to get him back in that weight room, though, brother.
He's such coachable, though.
Oh,
I think he's going to be
a
guy that's going to give you – I wouldn't be surprised if he's your leading receiver next year, Coach.
We got to get him in that weight room after the basketball season's over with. You know, we're definitely very happy that he came out. But this past season, he was more of a practice player for us and, played a little bit of sub-varsity. I mean, he's going to be involved in every phase of the game next year, offensively, defensively, and special teams, So he's got to get his body in position to be able to go out there and do that at a championship level. And there's only one way to do that, brother, and that's in that weight room.
Stolen by Hayden Monroe, then Derek Lotz gets called for the foul, give the Eagles the ball back. And you're right, Coach. You got to get into the weight room and make you bigger, faster, stronger. That's something that Carencro's always prided themselves on throughout the years.
About a year or two ago, I read a book by Tim Grover, who was the trainer for Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. And I'm watching the Michael Jordan reel on Instagram last night. And, Michael Jordan, everybody knows that Michael Jordan won 6 NBA championships and arguably the best NBA player in the history of all time. But, he took some beatings from the bad boy Pistons for a while, right?
Yeah, you got to lick your chops a little bit. As the Eagles then hit a 3-point play, then quickly come back down the floor with a 2-point basket to get the 7-point advantage as Carencro is now trailing by 7, 12-5. And you're right, Coach. Coach Michael Jordan, early in his career, really struggled against the Pistons.
And the point I was getting to make about the weight room is that Michael talked about how when he got in the weight room and he added 15, 20 pounds and he became stronger, he wasn't getting punked out by the bad boy Pistons anymore, and how that was the biggest thing that he did in his basketball career that helped him take the next step and become the Michael Jordan that we all know. That weight room changes, brother. We call it the championship room.
Bigger, faster, stronger. Carencro's had a couple All-Americans from Bigger, Faster, Stronger in his career, led by John Paul Jones and also Damian James, Bigger, Faster, Stronger All-Americans in the 90s in this football program. And it's really what made this football team go early on. And I completely agree with you, Coach. From the outside, Derek Lotz, his 3 balls too long, quickly rebounded by KB and in the basket, good, as KB has all 7 of the Crew Bears points. It's now 12-7. The Bears trail by 5 with 3:30 left to play in the first.
Nothing excites me more when somebody goes up strong and plays the ball at the highest point, no matter if it's here on the court or out there on the football field.
I think KB gives you an element too, Coach, where he is a scorer, gives you some veteran leadership, and he's strong with the basketball and a good defender as well. I think Coach Kovac and I spoke before the game. He's somebody that this team's going to lean on when it comes to adversity and make sure that he's a steady point of this team. Nice basket on the up and under by Christian Alberry to give the advantage of 7 points to the Eagles, 14-7.
Talked about that young man before the game started. He's very crafty, he's very skilled. He's got a lot of tools in his basket, and I think we've already seen that so far in this game.
Turnover right now on the travel call on Dentrell Morrison. Let's go back and talk about Alsbury a little bit. He's a good football player. Running back for the Acadiana Renaissance program, came over from Youngsville Middle. He's somebody that I think could grow into a pretty good football player, not only on the basketball court.
Yes, he's a tremendous athlete. Got a chance to have a great career.
Coach, when you look at your guys from a football aspect on the basketball court, and not talking about the seniors, but talking about the underclassmen and you look at guys like Dentrell Morris, and you look at guys like DeRace James and Hayden Monroe, basketball gives them an opportunity to build up the stamina, build up their legs a little bit. How do you look at it from a head football coach when you look at a multiple sport aspect?
First and foremost, we want them to be involved in as many things as they possibly can. We believe it helps them develop as people. It helps our school be excellent in a variety of different aspects, and it helps our community. So whatever they're involved in outside of football, we support it 100%. I met with Coach Shane Savoie, offensive coordinator for St. Thomas More a few years ago, and they've had a slew of great quarterbacks, at St. Thomas More, and he mentioned that his favorite quarterbacks, you would think that quarterback and baseball goes hand in hand, right? But Coach Shane said that his favorite quarterbacks were the ones that played basketball. They were more instinctual. They had better footwork. They had a higher IQ. Baseball is a slower, stiffer, methodical type game. But basketball is very reactive and very instinctual. So, I love the footwork that, basketball provides for them. The hand and eye coordination, which is a guy like DeRace James, he needs a lot of improvement, both in his footwork and his hand and eye coordination. So does Hayden Monroe. Those are the things that I love that it gets, from that our players get from playing a game of basketball.
Derek Lotz just had the scoop and score right there after the steal. He's able to lay it up for two. Quickly going the other way after the CBAB steal. Getting it over to Hayden Monroe. Couldn't quite come up with the score, but comes up with the rebound. And I believe we have a jump ball that's going to give Carencro the basketball underneath its own rim.
I'll be glad when Monroe can get that and just yam it. Right?
It's close, Coach.
Right?
It's close.
Right? Just get up there and just yam it.
He got it right there underneath the basket. He's going to go up and score. That's what Coach is talking about, physicality and be able to play through the contact, as Carencro's now within 3 points, 14-11, with a minute and 50 left to play in the first quarter.
I don't know if it was quite like I was talking about, man, Blaine. You saw that cat from Ruston? You saw Ahmad Huston from Ruston?
Yeah, that cat's 6'7".
Right, I know. Hey, that's how I want him to go up. Go up and yam it.
Three ball is up and in. He didn't call the glass, but the Monter comes up with the big three to give the Eagles a 6-point advantage. I'll say this, though. I think that basketball's really done a lot of good for Hayden Monroe, just from a mental aspect of being stronger and more physical, as you see him finish on the other end to cut the lead to 4. Eagles going to try to play with a little pace now, but Carencro's able to stifle that and make him go slow. D. Lotso.
That's a charge, ref. Don't shake your head. That's a charge.
Bugs will go all the way to the hoop and finish. They won't get Lotz with the charge call. I agree with you there, Coach. I thought Lotz did a good
shake
job.
His head like it wasn't no charge.
I don't know, man. Set the feet, extend the arm. I think that was a charge.
That's my shot right there. I love him to keep taking that shot, D. Lotz.
I agree. Lotz on the miss.
Have some confidence with it. That's my shot right there.
Lotz still going to play defense. I love the confidence of Derek Lotz getting the start tonight for Carencro. On the outside, the three is no good. It's going to be rebounded by Derek Lotz, and Derek Lotz is going to bring the ball the other way. Strong with the basketball. He's going to get the foul call. Carencro's going to regain possession. 15 on the call. Make that DeMonter as Carencro will get the basketball on the far boundary.
Hey, man, these guys going to be pretty good as they get a little bit older.
Yeah, they're young, Coach.
Hey, 15. Hey, man, he got that green light,
Sophomore, 5'9".
Yeah. Like that 2K, man. You hold that button and get that green circle, and you know it's next. That cat can play.
Jones coming off the bench for one of the first times this season. Got to get his shot falling with more consistency, Coach Kovac tells me. Got to be stronger with the basketball. Less than 7 seconds goes, and they're going to call a backcourt violation and a turnover. Coach Kovac is asking for an explanation. I don't think he'll like it, as they'll give the basketball back to the Eagles, trailing by 6 with less than 6 seconds to play in the first quarter.
I got to be careful over here, Blaine. I got my boy Junebug out there on the official crew tonight, man. I know Junebug from college, man.
He's been around.
Me up in college, man. I can't get teed up over here, Coach Wayne.
Hey, he's been around for a while, man. He used to, look, I tell you how long he refereed me when I played City League.
Oh,
back when I was a kid.
Golly.
So I'm
Junebug,
a little older than 30 years
I'm
old.
Still
he
pissed.
remembers me.
I'm still pissed about that, man. Junebug cost us an intramural championship, man.
He gave you a T, Coach?
Man, they ain't gave me a T. Gave my boy a T.
Okay.
I gave my boy a T, who wasn't even on the bench. He was in the stands. He was in the stands celebrating. And because he was celebrating in the stands, he gave the bench a T. Like, how you know he was celebrating for us? Just because we in the same frat.
Oh, man.
He could have been rooting for the other team.
Carencro trails 19-13 with less than 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. Acadiana Renaissance will have the basketball on the far sideline to end the half. Coach still doesn't like the call from the back court violation. That was a turnover on the Bears. The Eagles are going to take the basketball out, get a couple different options, and then elect to go deep with the basketball. Less than 3 seconds to go. They'll put it up from the outside. It's going to go off the far iron and no good. The score's going to remain 19-13 after a quarter of play. We're going to step aside for the first time tonight. When we come back, it'll be time for second quarter action right here on your home for Carencro High Sports, Carencro Bears Network.
Let's get it over, right?
Do you have an injury or pain? Finding it hard to function at your peak performance? Let Dr. Quinton Briscoe and his staff help. Specializing in decreasing bodily injury, pain, maintaining your function, increasing your sports performance, and improving your nutrition and wellness, plus motor vehicle accidents. Dr. Briscoe has been serving the community for over 15 years. We invite you to come and experience a pain-free and healthy lifestyle. Call or visit our website to set up a free consultation today.
Hey guys, head Carencro High basketball coach Christopher Kovac here. Just wanted to let you guys know about the amazing opportunities that we have available for you to advertise your business and team up with us at Carencro High and Carencro Basketball, along with the CBN powered by the students of the Academy of Information Technology here at Carencro High.
Get your business in front of Bears fans around the country with our live.
No Bears. No
Back
Bears.
into action from the Bears den as the Eagles will take the ball out to start the second quarter. Coach Kovac's crew, 13 points in the opening quarter. That's, Coach, 10 points more than they had a couple nights back. They'll get the foul underneath the basket on number 21, Jaden Baptiste. And for the first time tonight, we'll have free throws as number 0, David, will go to the line for 2.
I was at bingo night at J. Wallace James Elementary School for my oldest daughter.
Coach.
On the other night when we played Turlins, and I tried to watch as much as I could on the live stream. And
tell us more about the bingo. I think the bingo night's a cool aspect from a fundraising standpoint.
It was
right?
awesome. Well, it wasn't fundraiser. It was just fellowship and
that's even better.
Just camaraderie and being with your kids and being with their teachers and faculty and staff there. But I was very impressed with it, and it's something that I would like to do some way, somehow here at Carencro High School, But I had to let my daughter know, though, as soon as I got there, we are here to win. No, Daddy, we're just here to have fun. No.
You know what's fun? You know what's fun, Coach?
We are here to win.
Winning is fun.
Winning is fun.
Winning is fun. The first free throw's up and in. Winning is way more fun than losing,
we here to
right?
Win. We here to win.
They say winning cures everything, but
she got pissed off, because I was trying to cheat, you know what I'm saying, and figure out an upper hand, and I wasn't following rules and instructions. We here to win, sweetheart.
Second free throw is no good. Carencro is going to get the basketball back and go quickly down the floor. Trying to set up the offense now is KB with 7 points already in the ball game. Has the basketball towards the top of the floor. Get the ball in beneath, down low to Baptiste. They'll go out of bounds after getting it to Monroe, and Carencro will get possession of the basketball.
I just don't like putting the ball on the floor right there by Baptiste. I believe that we've got to catch and shoot.
That's a catch and shoot. As KB rains it from the outside, it's now 20-16, and KB has 10 points in the ball game. Kendrick Bernard's not afraid to let it fly, and that's the kind of kid he is, though. He's the kind of guy that can make it really rain from the outside, as we'll get a charge call and a turnover on the other side of the floor that was drawn by Mr. Wilson Landry, the savvy senior.
Every time the ball leaves KB's hands, It looks like it's going in.
Give it to him. I say you get like a little
He's got
heat
a
check,
really,
right?
really nice shot.
That's going to be out and in from Baptiste, rebounded by the Eagles and going the other way. I would have liked to see that KB get a shot to like just heat check himself from the other side, Coach. The Eagles are going to set up their offense as Carencro's still staying in that man-to-man look. From the outside, it's going to be no good. Rebounded by Baptiste. Give it to Jones, and Carencro's going to go quickly. Outside of KB, he's going to think quickly, but he's going to go to the outside and throw it to Wilson Landry, who lets it ride. Off the front iron, rebounded by KB and in. It's now 20-18, and KB has 12. Kendrick Bernard is on a scoring clinic tonight with 12 of Carencro's 18.
If we're going to make a run with this team this year, we're going to need Kendrick Bernard to average north of 15 points per game.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that, Coach. I'd like to see a couple other guys get involved in the scoring to be a little bit more consistent, but I agree. How about that, though? Turnover. Baptiste gets the basketball, is going to go in. He's going to score, and Carencro ties it up for the first time tonight with 5:43 left to play in the first quarter. The Eagles are going to try to play quickly. They're going to go in and score. That young man's been impressive all night.
He's crafty, man. He's crafty.
As Albury is able to score and give the Eagles the lead back.
He's got a little bit of Baron Davis in him.
Oh, yeah. You can tell he's athletic, Coach.
You remember Baron Davis?
Oh, yeah, with the head.
With the headband?
The headband, Hornets, Lakers. From the outside, KB goes in and out. Eagles rebound the basketball, and they're going to go the other way.
Coach Wayne, you remember Baron Davis?
Oh, Baron Davis was
a
dude.
Boy, man.
He was a dude. I think Baron Davis had a little edge to him too, Coach. They'll let it fly from the outside. It's going to go off the back iron. It's going to be rebounded by Joseph Jones the other way. Going to get it to Hayden Monroe. Monroe's going to finish with the right hand to tie it up at 22.
I want him to catch that and explode off the left leg
Punch
and
that.
jam it down.
Give me some punchies.
Set the whole gym on fire.
He has that explosibility too, Coach. Rebounded by Baptiste, going to go the other way to Jones. Jones looking down the floor to see his options. Going to give it over to KB. Get over back to Baptiste. Baptiste gets it over in the corner to Landry. Landry lets it rain real sharp. Caught by Baptiste, and he'll finish. And for the first time tonight, your Golden Bears lead 24-22 with 4:18 to play in the first half. I think the physicality that we've seen grow from your young sophomore, Hayden Monroe, has been impressive. But I agree, Coach. I want to see some explosion. I want to see that guy catch the ball, bunny it, two hands, go up and give me a punchy.
Time for our big guys to be big guys.
And you know he has that
Time
in
for our
him, right?
big guys to be big guys.
He has the explosion in him, Coach.
I'm not talking about just getting some little putbacks when you got all kind of oxygen. I want to see it in traffic. I want to see it in congestion. I want to see it when you're in phase with someone else.
Tell me what that does for a guy like Hayden Monroe. You know, you're looking at a guy who's about 6'4", 220. He's a guy who's going to play both ways for you. Played DN majority of this year. You look for somebody like that to really explode on the scene in his junior season.
No doubt. You know, Hayden's got an opportunity for us to be in what I would call one of the sexiest positions to be in on the offensive side of the football, which, you know, he's going to be able to do something that we've never quite done before. You know, we've kind of explored with some what people call in the football world 12 personnel packages, where we have two tight ends on the field, and sometimes they'll be lined up next to each other. Sometimes they'll be opposite of each other. You know, we've been a double tight team with two tight ends on the ball, and we'll still be that way in a lot of aspects. But Hayden's going to give us the ability to have a tight end and an H on the field at the same time in the core, but he also has the ability to flex out and split out and be in a solo receiver in what we would call 11 personnel sets, and also has the ability for us to be, you know, split out there when we get in our two-back formations, and also become the second tight end when we're in two-back as well. So he can be a very sexy football player for us on the offense side of the football next year, and I'm very excited about that.
Baptiste finishes at the rim right there to give Carencro the 4-point advantage, now leading 26-22. And Carencro's been doing a great job here recently, really forcing the matchup and forcing turnovers and giving themselves an offensive advantage. I agree, Coach, though, that anytime you could exploit somebody who has the unique abilities and unique talent like Hayden Monroe will pay dividends for you no matter which sport we're talking about. From the outside, it's going to go off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Seabab, get over to Jones, and quickly Carencro is going to be back in the offensive set. Bernard looking for Batiste. Batiste is going to shoot it from the outside, going to go off the front iron, no good, and out of bounds. Give the basketball back to Carencro underneath their own basket. I think they've done a good job now just really spreading the floor and creating balance and finding the open looks, Coach.
Yes, absolutely, no doubt. We just got to get a few more of them to fall for us and be a little bit more confident in our first decision. I thought Batiste second-guessed himself on that last possession there and ended up putting himself in a bad shot situation. Trust your first gut.
Bernard turned the basketball over and then down on the other way. Jones was able to force the foul, and going to the line for two are going to be the Eagles. Coach Kovacs is going to get the opportunity to sub right here and get a few guys with fresh legs into the ballgame. Coming in is going to be D. Lots Morrison as well as Hayden Monroe. Out in the game is going to be Jones, Batiste, and Bernard.
Where am I chanting at from the cheerleaders, man? M-I-S-S-I-T.
It's a little quiet, huh? Look quiet in the Bears' den tonight. It's a shame. A team that's, 15-6 now on the season. Still not a lot of folks here on a Friday night for some high school hoops.
There we go. Missing.
It's going to be off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Monroe. Get it over to Lots, and the offensive set will start. Get to the center of the floor, be Bernard, back to Lots. They'll reset the offense. I think Coach Kovacs loves it in the man-to-man action. I would love to see them come out and just more. Here you see a little bit of more of a matchup zone. I think this is what Carencro is going to need to do better is be better in verse zone defenses as far as shooting the basketball on the outside. They continue to be patient, and I could appreciate a patient look, waiting for the right look. But this is going to be something that they've struggled with so far this season. Gets the basketball into Monroe. Monroe finishes after spinning inside. Carencro leads by 5 with 2 minutes left to play in the first half.
That's the aggression and confidence and skill and playmaking ability that I want to see. The only other thing I wish he would have done was slap that goddamn ball to the football field on that jump shot.
The sophomore gets a little right-hander to float, and Carencro's leads cut to 3. I think this look of Carencro, though, being more open to, the shots on the outside and trying to execute is what we want to see from them out of the zone look. As D. Lots is waiting for him to clear.
We've missed. I think we've had the
baseline
would you like to
screen.
shoot?
You want to see him shoot that
missed
shot?
Well,
and
we got it too late to him. We keep missing it.
Well, that's a good pass by by Babineau. They got it to Wilson in the paint. They're going to say Wilson traveled. I love the look, though, right? I love the thought by Seabab to get the ball inside the interior of the paint.
I think Coach Kovacs is thinking the same thing I'm thinking. You can hear him tell him, it was there, guys. It was there.
I like to see him shoot the basketball with a little more confidence from the outside. As the right hander is going to fall by DeMonter again. It's going to be 28-27 now with a minute left to play in the first half as Lots will bring the basketball up. Morrison's going to take his time and try to find what he could get out of the defense, over to Babineau and then back over to Lots. Morrison to Bab. Bab looking interior, can't find it. Back over to Morrison. Morrison will get it to Monroe. Monroe spin inside. Monroe's going to finish with the left hand, and Carencro's lead will now go to 3 as it's 30-27.
On 2K, man, that's the double tap square, brother. dribble, double tap square, hit the spin move.
Stolen by Babineau. Babineau gets it to Morrison. Morrison, they'll say double dribbled, and they'll give the basketball back to the Eagles. I love the look, though. More impressively than the finish, though, the ball inside by Babineau to Monroe really made that possession to go.
No doubt. Really love the last 2 possessions on a low block by Monroe. I like the aggressiveness that he's shown, the confidence that he's shown.
DeMonter from the outside will tie it up, 30-30.
Hey, he don't mind shooting it.
No, he don't. I'm not even going to say it's the prettiest of shots, Coach. but boy, does he go in. Babineau will get at the top of the square. He'll let it rain for the outside as lots of short and no good. We've played a half of basketball from the Bears Den, and we're all knotted up. It's 30-30 Carencro and Acadiana Renaissance. We're going to step aside when we come back. It'll be time for halftime action. We'll talk about the first half, and we'll pick Gavin Peters' brain when we talk about football right here on your home for Carencro Athletics, Carencro Bears Network.
Let's get it over, right?
Do you have an injury or pain? Finding it hard to function at your peak performance? Let Dr. Quinton Briscoe and his staff help. Specializing in decreasing bodily injury, pain, maintaining your function, increasing your sports performance, and improving your nutrition and wellness, plus motor vehicle accidents. Dr. Briscoe has been serving the community for over 15 years. We invite you to come and experience a pain-free and healthy lifestyle. Call or visit our website to set up a free consultation today.
Hey guys, head Carencro High basketball coach Christopher Kovac here. Just wanted to let you guys know about the amazing opportunities that we have available for you to advertise your business and team up with us at Carencro High and Carencro Basketball, along with the CBN powered by the students of the Academy of Information Technology here at Carencro High.
Get your business in front of Bears fans around the country with our live broadcast of Carencro Basketball. Our live streams garner thousands of views, and your ads will live on forever on our YouTube channel. We run graphic ads on screen and commercials, and our commentators can announce your business name throughout the entirety of the game.
Advertising is as easy as 1, 2, 3, and that's just how many tiers that we have that you can get involved with. 3 different tiers starting at $300, all coming with different levels of advertisement here in the Carencro gym, along the wall, on our 24-foot LED scorers table, and with every home game live stream powered by the AOIT and the Carencro Bears Network. There's a package waiting for you to get this year.
That's ads in person and online, all for one price.
Put eyes on your business and help support Carencro Basketball and the AOIT here at Carencro High today.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Are you ready to launch your future? Welcome to the Academy of Information Technology at Carencro High School, the premier magnet academy for cutting-edge education in computer science, information technology, and media arts. Dive into a world where your interests come alive. In AOIT, you'll explore technology like never before, mastering essential skills in HTML and Python while gaining hands-on experience in daily TV production and innovative media projects. Our partnership with LSU and affiliation with the National Academy Foundation means you'll receive top-tier computer science education. Imagine leaving the academy with industry-standard credentials from Microsoft, Adobe, and CompTIA, plus a stunning portfolio that showcases your skills. Don't just dream about the future, create it. Follow your passion in tech and join AOIT today. Apply now at LafayetteChoice.com/apply. Your future starts here.
At Raising Cane's, we're hyper-focused on being the best at what we do and getting it right every time. Cook-to-order chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, Texas toast, iced tea, and lemonade. It's our one love. But is the hype real? Yeah, it's real good. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Your home isn't just a place. It's your foundation, your future, and your dream. At Edge Mortgage, we don't just process loans, we unlock possibilities. Local experts, personal service, faster closings, because your dreams deserve nothing less. Call us today to get your dream of home ownership started. Edge Mortgage, the key to your home.
At Carencro Automotive Center, trust drives our commitment to transparency and top-tier service. Using advanced tools and innovative technology, we provide a complimentary digital vehicle inspection featuring a detailed 70-point assessment with high-resolution visuals. Whether it's an oil change, brake service, engine diagnostics, transmission care, or helping you find the perfect vehicle to add to your family, we've got you covered. Our friendly service advisors connect with customers and work closely with skilled technicians, ensuring clear communication. The DVI helps you understand your vehicle's health, empowering you with the knowledge and confidence that your vehicle is in expert hands. Trust is our foundation, and we earn it with every turn of the wrench.
Buffalo Wild Wings Pick 6 is the perfect meal for two, and it's only $19.99.
Shut up, for real?
Wait, why?
Shut up.
About what?
$19.99.
You pick 6.
6?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I don't understand what's going on.
Shut up.
Why are we yelling? Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Let's get those, all right?
Hey guys, head Carencro High basketball coach Christopher Kovac here. Just wanted to let you guys know about the amazing opportunities that we have available for you to advertise your business and team up with us at Carencro High and Carencro Basketball, along with the CBN powered by the students of the Academy of Information Technology here at Carencro High.
Get your business in front of Bears fans around the country with our live broadcasts of Carencro Basketball. Our live streams garner thousands of views, and your ads will live on forever on our YouTube channel. We run graphic ads on screen and commercials, and our commentators can announce your business name throughout the entirety of the game.
Advertising is as easy as 1, 2, 3, and that's just how many tiers that we have that you can get involved with. 3 different tiers starting at $300, all coming with different levels of advertisement here in the Carencro gym, along the wall, on our 24-foot LED scorers table, and with every home game live stream powered by the AOIT and the Carencro Bears Network. There's a package waiting for you to get this year.
That's ads in person and online, all for one price.
Put eyes on your business and help support Carencro Basketball and the AOIT here at Carencro High today.
Do you have an injury or pain? Finding it hard to function at your peak performance? Let Dr. Quinton Briscoe and his staff help. Specializing in decreasing bodily injury, pain, maintaining your function, increasing your sports performance, and improving your nutrition and wellness, plus motor vehicle accidents. Dr. Briscoe has been serving the community for over 15 years. We invite you to come and experience a pain-free and healthy lifestyle. Call or visit our website to set up a free consultation today.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
90% of the interior line.
Welcome back to the Bears Den as Carencro's tied up at the half, 30-30 against the Acadiana Renaissance Charter Academy. After the half of play, it's really been just the Kendrick Bernard show from Carencro on the offensive aspect. He's been really good catch and shoot and creating his own shot. What I'd like to see, though, out of Carencro coming into the second half is more shooting the ball out of that zone defense with a little bit more fluid, right? When you catch the ball out, you know, out of the, especially the baseline, as you mentioned, when you run it,
I don't think we ever
fly.
Like not missed a shot. Like we never made the pass.
Yeah.
We never made the pass for the baseline shot.
But once you get it to them, those guys got to let it fly, man. You got to have the confidence to make it go and shoot it. And one thing I do say I'll like after coming off of the tough game against Turlings is the confidence that we're seeing from Hayden Monroe, especially in the paint. We've seen the big fella just really operate at a high level, already with 10 points tonight. After just going with 2 points, a few nights ago, I really like what I've seen out of the sophomore.
He brought that Carmelo Anthony spin move out, late in the half. Now he's going to have to hit that half spin, because eventually they're going to start jumping the spin. So now you got to hit the half spin and be able to come back around and hit the jump shot.
At halftime, I went across the way and talked to one of our favorite sponsors on the other end, Mr. Riley Viator from Tire Boss, and Hayden's dad caught me, right? Big Herm caught me and said, he said the same thing as you. I'm ready for him to spin it and put 2 hands on that rim, Coach. He's ready to see him explode and make an explosion play. So I agree. We got to continue to build confidence in the young sophomore and see what he can make happen.
Be a dog, baby. Be a dog. Be a dog. Don't be no pool. Hey, look, and be a big dog.
Big dog.
Be a big dog.
Like little Boosie, huh? Bab's going to take the basketball out on the far sideline and get it over to Marson to begin the second half. Marson gets it over to KB. They're going to be in more of a zone look for Carencro, and this is something that's going to challenge them, especially in district play. They're going to have to shoot themselves out of zones. We'll see what they can do in the second half as they'll get the ball into Monroe. Monroe over to Babineau. Babineau quickly over to Bernard. Bernard will let it fly, and he reins it in from the outside, and Carencro will have the lead 33-30.
Shoot with confidence, baby. Shoot with confidence.
Shoot us, shoot, Coach. Shoot us, shoot. KB has a ton of confidence as Bernard is a great on-ball defender, as you saw him deny right there and almost come up with the steal. They get the ball inside to their playmaker, Bugs, who will finish at the hoop with his left hand.
Coach Wayne and I talked when you walked off at halftime. We thought that the way we need to come out in the second half and play the game defensively is run them off the three-point line. Play tighter on the perimeter,
Close out a little better.
Take some charges in the paint, block some shots, be smart, keep them off the free throw line. But we just can't allow them to do what they do best, which is shoot the basketball. I mean, you're looking at this scouting report. Good catch and shoot guy, volume shooter, capable shooter, good shooter, consistently good shooter. I mean, that's 5 guys.
One thing they do struggle with is defending the ball inside the paint. That basketball got inside to the big fella, Hayden Monroe, and they quickly fouled him on the floor. Carencro take it up over their own, take it out underneath their own basket.
Well, when you're undersized, Coach, it's tough to live in that paint.
From the outside, the guy, Seabab, will let it fly, but it's going to be rebounded by Monroe over to Jones. Jones will get it over to Bedard, and then Jones will reset the offense. Seabab will get it in the corner, get it back to Jones.
There it is.
Oh, nice look, Coach.
That ain't the one I wanted.
I like it.
Now I wanted the corner, bro. We still ain't hit the damn baseline with the screen, man.
But, man, the pass, the pass into the entry point to Monroe was just brilliant. That was a great look to Monroe. Just couldn't finish it before Baptiste cleaned it up. I'm a big fan of getting the ball inside the paint, Coach. That's really where you're going to make hay at any level of basketball.
Yes, sir.
Rebounded by Babineau. Babineau's going to try to get to Bernard off the hand of an Eagles defender and going to give the Crow Bears the basketball underneath their own floor. I gotta say it went off of Bernard. Give the ball back to the Eagles. I apologize. The Eagles are going to try to go with some pace now, looking for the basketball. They're going to get them with a charge call. Nice on-ball defense by Seabab, able to pick up the turnover and give the basketball back to the Bears.
Jones. My boy Seabab had a little LeBron in him right there, bro. He sold that thing, boy.
Well, he went full hand extended, Coach. When you go full arm extended, that'll make it happen.
See the baseline? I hate didn't say that. There it is.
There it is. Make it rain. From the outside,
Babineau
makes them pay. 38-34, the Bears are up by 4.
We've had it the whole night.
Going to be a turnover. Oh, they're able to get possession of the basketball, the Eagles. Carencro was looking to go quickly on the turnover there. Eagles are able to gain pace of the ball. Acadiana Renaissance is one of 2 local charter schools with Lafayette Renaissance over the last couple years. Both of them have shown a lot of success on the basketball floor as the Eagles make the basket to make it 38-36.
Yeah, and both schools have a very high enrollment for just a short period of time of existence.
Bernard gets it back over to Jones, back to Baptiste. Baptiste gets it to Babb. Over to Bernard in the corner.
Shoot with
Shooters,
confidence.
shoot, coach, as Bernard's up to 18 points as Carencro's leads up to 5. KB is like an assassin, coach, from the outside tonight, playing with a lot of confidence. The senior guard is having a ball game of the night.
You better
Monroe stole it. He's going to go the other way and finish it. Carencro now leads 43-36 as they'll get a quick timeout for the Eagles. We're going to take it with them. When we come back, it'll be more third quarter action right here for your home Carencro High Athletics, Carencro Bears Network.
Let's get it over, right?
Do you have an injury or pain? Finding it hard to function at your peak performance? Let Dr. Quinton Briscoe and his staff help. Specializing in decreasing bodily injury, pain, maintaining your function, increasing your sports performance, and improving your nutrition and wellness, plus motor vehicle accidents. Dr. Briscoe has been serving the community for over 15 years. We invite you to come and experience a pain-free and healthy lifestyle. Call or visit our website to set up a free consultation today.
At Raising Cane's, we're hyper-focused on being the best at what we do and getting it right every time. Cook-to-order chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, Texas toast, iced tea, and lemonade. It's our one love. But is the hype real? Yeah, it's real good. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Welcome back to the Bears Den. The Golden Bears lead 7, 43-36. Quickly stolen right there by Seabab. Going to get it over to Bernard. Bernard back to Babineau. Babineau makes a guy miss, and he'll go into the paint. Gets it into the corner to Jones, and they'll reestablish the offense.
Would have liked to see Babb hit that Tony Parker floater right there at the free throw
I thought that's what we were looking for,
I
though,
was
Coach.
looking for that Tony Parker floater.
Off of Monroe, out of bounds. They'll say it's off of him and give possession to the Eagles. Carencro's been much more out of, oh my goodness, turnover for the Eagles. I don't even know where he was going with the basketball. As Carencro regained possession. I like the confidence that we've seen from Carencro in this third quarter. Not only shooting the basketball, but just passing the basketball and looking over our offense. As you saw that baseline look, oh, I love the high post look to Baptiste. Baptiste spins to the left, spins to the right, and he'll finish with the floater. And Carencro's now leads up to 9, 45-36.
Still want to see the catch and shoot at the free throw line, Blaine. I still want to see the catch and shoot at the free throw line right there, man.
I love that play, Coach. It's tough to defend, though,
it's
man.
High percentage, and you know, once you put the ball on the floor and attack the rim, well, now – you know, as Coach Kovacs like to coach our guys on, you know, help defense and guys get in gaps and it collapses and you don't have as much oxygen anymore.
Turnover for the Eagles. They get the 5-second call as the ball, on-ball defense by Joseph Jones gets Carencro the ball back. I agree, Coach. Not only does it do that, though, it also opens up the offense when you prove you can make that shot.
We've got a commandment. We've got a commandment in our program that a positive play with negative technique will not beat the good teams.
Baptiste finishes at the rim to give Carencro a double-digit lead. I don't disagree with that at all, but I think Carencro's done a great job of establishing a much better offensive presence in the second half.
Absolutely.
Three ball from the outside by Albury cuts the lead to 8.
Man, you know them shooting machines they be putting up there on that
that ball, that was like a rainbow, Coach.
It went over that shooting machine.
That was a rainbow, man.
You know
that
what
ball
I'm saying? You know when you got to get a little bit more arc on it?
Gets the ball deep in. Back out to Bernard. Bernard off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Baptiste. Back over to Seabab. Seabab lets it fly. Going to go off the back iron again. Bernard comes up with the offensive rebound. He's going to let it shoot again. Off the front iron. Rebounded by Monroe. Monroe's going to let it fly. Off the back iron, over to Bernard. Bernard's no good. Carencro has had 5 opportunities at Poinstead possession, couldn't get it, but they continue to battle. It's going to go off of the Bears and give possession to the Eagles. I love that possession, Coach. Love that possession, even though it equaled no points. That showed some tenacity. That showed some battle back and some grit. Jones on the on-ball defense. Tough shot right there from the senior. Oliver was able to finish it over Jones. Cut the lead to 6, 47-41. Minute 30 to play. It's going to be a timeout for the Eagles. I think the offense for Carencro so far in the second half has been good. I know we didn't see the catch and shoot we wanted, but it's been more of a consistent pressure of wanting to get the ball inside the paint and wanting to get touches to the bigs. And we've seen Baptiste as well as Monroe battle back and try to get points inside the paint.
At the end of the day, the name of the game is putting the ball in the hoop.
And they've done a good job.
And we've done a great job of putting the ball in the hoop all game, especially here in the second half.
It's kind of like from a football aspect for you. You kicking or you going for it on fourth down. When you talk about the catch and shoot, what I saw the baseline has done is open up the inside game. They run that baseline guy, and then what happens is you get the inside presence on the block from both Baptiste and Monroe, and it gives them an opportunity at high percentage shots inside the paint.
What I would equate it to in making a football analogy is quarterback going through his progressions. He gets to the last part in the progression. It's not there. He needs to take off and run and go get us 4.
Right? You saw that, though, right? The decision-making to get the basketball inside the Monroe to finish with the right. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. We good.
But Carencro extends the lead to 8. I'll let you extend that, Coach.
Yeah, so quarterback's at his last option in the progression, and the last final thing for him to do is take off and go get 4 or 5, but he holds on to the football trying to create a play, okay, and then something bad happens, a sack, an incomplete pass, unfortunately an interception. So I just think that when you got the opportunity to get a good shot off, no matter where it is on the floor, you take it.
That basket's off the front iron and rebounded by Baptiste, going to go the other way. Bernard gets it over to Jones to establish the offense. So my question to you, so how do you coach a guy like a Carson Guernsey to taking the profit and making sure he's doing what he needs to do with the football?
Well, Carson's special, man, and he's had a great he's got a great start to the offseason so far. And, I talked with my good friend who's the offensive coordinator at Broke Ridge High School, Benjamin Gonzalez. I had to talk with him today, man, and I said, look, I think Carson Guernsey's going to be pretty good out there on the field next year. He's off to a tremendous start. There it is. Monroe didn't stay on the screen long.
But you saw he came off that screen and he's wide open on the block, Coach.
Once they start jumping it, okay, then that's when you're right there wide open on the block.
Jones gets deep, back into Bernard. Bernard lets it fly, and he reins it in from the outside. Carencro leads 11 as Bernard now has 21 in the ball game. 21 with a whole quarter left to play. Carencro leads 52-41 with 2 seconds left of the third quarter as they're going to take the basketball out underneath their own basket. As Monroe catches and shoots, he's going to extend the lead. It's 54-41. It's all Carencro in the third quarter. We're going to step aside when we come back with that fourth quarter action right here on Everything Carencro, the Carencro Bears Network.
Let's get it over, right?
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Your home isn't just a place, it's your foundation, your future, and your dream. At Edge Mortgage, we don't just process loans, we unlock possibilities. Local experts, personal service, faster closings, because your dreams deserve nothing less. Call us today to get your dream of home ownership started. Edge Mortgage, the key to your home.
Buffalo Wild Wings Pick 6 is the perfect meal for two, and it's only $19.99.
Shut up, for real?
Wait, why?
Shut up.
About what?
$19.99.
You picked 6.
6?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I don't understand what's going on.
Shut up.
To the Bears den, Carencro Golden Bears lead 54-41 with fourth quarter action still to play. Eagles get the ball first, and they'll get the basketball into their offense. And Carencro's done a great job not only defending but creating points since the halftime. Has been a masterclass of offense for the Golden Bears. Block from behind. Hayden Monroe pushes that basketball out of bounds, and the Eagles will take it out underneath their own basket. They're going to try to quickly go. It's going to be stolen. Wilson Landry from behind. Wilson Landry is going to finish at the rack, and Carencro's lead is now up to 15, 56-41, with 7:20 left to play in the ball game. This game was tied up at the half, 30-30, and since then, Carencro's done a great job of exploiting opportunities and scoring on high percentage plays. They'll call the foul on Hayden Monroe as he'll get him on the body as the big-time scorer for the Eagles. Bugs, who already has 11 points on the night, will go to the line for 2.
MISSIT missing.
Bugs' first free throws off the front iron and no good, as Lotz is going to check in for Baptiste. Baptiste has had a great night tonight after a subpar performance on Tuesday against Turlings. It's been a great confidence booster for him to get back in the ballgame. The second free throw is up and in, and Carencro's going to try to play with a little pace as Coach Kovac is begging him to go quicker. Jones is going to try to establish the offense as they get the ball to Wilson Landry. Back over to Lotz. They're going to play in that zone. I'm surprised they're not going back to man, Coach, how Carencro's been able to dominate it. Get it inside by Wilson Landry. Landry goes off the glass, no good. Going to go over to the Eagles. I'm surprised they didn't call a little body shot there. Forearm push by Bugs. They'll call that offensive foul as Wilson Landry picks up the charge, and that'll be a turnover for the Eagles back to the Bears. They're going to go man-to-man. I thought we might see that, Coach, as this game's dwindling down to the last 6:30, as they'll get Jones now with a push-off with the right hand on the offensive foul. Basketball back to the Eagles. A little odd call, I would say.
Yeah. Guess he felt the need to.
I guess you had to give him one back.
Give him one back.
Man-to-man, Carencro's playing out on the perimeter, forcing them with the basketball. Wilson Landry in on the defense as they'll get the floater into the paint and get the lead back to 12 points, 56-44.
We've got a lot of time left on the clock in the fourth quarter, Blaine, and hopefully we can take away this game and finish this thing off strong. But I got a lot of respect for this ARCA team. I think they've got some quality basketball players out there on the court, and this coaching staff has done a phenomenal job getting those kids ready to go out there and play competitive basketball.
Jones is going to let it fly from the outside. It's going to be off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Monroe. It's going to be blocked from behind and rebounded by the Eagles.
The aggression on the rebound.
I do. I thought it was a good board. It's going to be off the back iron, but rebounded by the Eagles, but stolen by Jones. Jones is going the other way, and he's going to be fouled. They can say the foul was on the floor. We'll see where they'll take the basketball out. I believe it's going to be on the far sideline. Carencro's done a pretty good job on the boards tonight, especially on the offensive set. Hayden Monroe's been a big part of that, but also some of those guards. Jones will get the ball into the lane, and he'll float a right-hander into the basket. It's now 58-44 with 5:16 to play.
Very nice finish right there by Joe Jones.
Jones is a guy who plays better when he's confident. I thought earlier in the week he lacked the confidence. Tonight, look at him play. Much quicker down the floor. He'll get it to the outside. Lotz will fake the shot. Now he'll go up with it. Lotz drains it from the outside, and Carencro's leads now up 61-44 with 4:50 to play.
What a phenomenal second half by our Bears so far.
That shot, Coach, it's rainbow-esque as Lotz gets it over to KB. KB's going to attack the rim, where he'll go up and under, and it'll be no good, just a little short. Rebounded by the Eagles, and they're going to play with a little pace. Spinning and going with the left hand, and no good. Gets his own rebound and out to the outside. They'll get him on the shot right there as Bugs was going up on the baseline. It'll be a two-shot opportunity at the stripe. Coach, in basketball, it's a little different than football, right? From a preparation aspect. When you have a tough game like you did earlier in the week against Turlings, or you have a tough week like you do in the regular season, you get to bounce back a little quicker. Not quite as quick as baseball, but in basketball, you get to, 3 nights later, you're on the floor. In football, you got to salivate a little different, right?
You got to deal with that taste for a whole week, brother. Maybe some days you might get it for 6 days. Some days, 8 days. Oh, man, I remember a couple years ago when we lost district championship out here by 1 point to Doosan. And, man, we had to sit on that for 3 weeks. That was the first year of when we had the bye week. We finished as a top 8 seed, and we had to sit on that thing for 3 weeks, man. That was a long 3 weeks, brother. Long 3 weeks.
Joseph Jones will turn it over on the travel call and get the basketball back to the Eagles, who will call a timeout with 4:18 to play. Carencro leads 61-46.
Played them week 9. We had a bye week 10. We had a bye week 1 in the playoffs, and then we had to play them week 2 in the playoffs. I think it was a total of 20 days.
It's sad, right? It's heavy. It's sad heavy. Winning cures everything, right?
That second round victory tasted sweet, though, brother.
Victory always. The winning cures everything.
Well worth the wait.
Winning cures everything.
We ain't beat them since. We got to find a way to figure out how to beat them again, man.
Right, so, look, let's talk about a different shakeup in the district play and moving down to 4A. And, while your district will change and you'll get some new faces, how does that feel for you guys to, play guys like Brobridge and Cecilia and Livonia and Beauchene? What does that mean to the program?
Well, we're definitely excited about the new season that we're going to be going into in a new district that we're going to be competing in. I think what we're most excited about the most is that when I first arrived here at Carencro High School, we were a 4A school. And it's not that our school got larger. What happened is when you have schools like ARCA get created, LARCA get created, and other schools in other areas, it pushed everybody up. So now your larger 4As became your smaller 5As and so on and so forth. So, now we kind of get back to the classification that probably best suits our athletic department as a whole the best. And we're going to be competing against schools that are more like us demographically, more like us culturally, So not only is it going to be beneficial for us, hopefully for us as a football program, but I believe that it's going to be beneficial for our entire athletic department.
A couple quick scores on both sides. It's 65-50 now. Carencro leads. Bernard will let it fly from the outside, rebounded by Baptiste. Landry go inside and then whip it out to Bernard. Bernard lets it fly again. It's going to go off the front iron, no good. Going to be rebounded outside in the corner, but out of bounds on Carencro and ball back to the Eagles. I agree, Coach. I think it's cool, too, though, that we get to play some schools that we maybe not historically play with some regularity and give us an opportunity to play some of those, what I call blue blood schools for the inside the Acadiana area in like Cecilia and Acadiana.
Let me tell you, I've got a ton of respect for the Cecilia Bulldogs. I live in that community. We played Cecilia the Friday we got out for the Christmas break. I left the school parking lot at 8:50. I was in my driveway at 8:51. Just spent this past weekend in Houston, Texas. My oldest daughter Gabrielle, and my youngest daughter Gianna, they both danced for front and center. So we had a dance competition this past weekend in Houston, and just to see how that community operates and how together they are. The same people that are at dance competition are the same people in the stands on Friday night, same people in the stands at a basketball and a baseball game. So got a lot of respect for those guys. They've competed for 2 state championships within the last 3 years. Opelousas won a state championship 2 years ago. So, there's definitely some competitive championship pedigree in the new district that we're going to face. And, it's Cecilia's district. That's what we've told our kids. It's Cecilia's district and Opelousas. Those two programs have, those two programs have been on the top, in that district the last couple of years. And, we expect to, if we're going to finish on the top of it and compete for a championship, we've got to go through those programs as well as the rest of them.
A lot of quick action there. Carencro extends the lead. It's now 69-52, 17-point advantage for the Bears. That ball's going to fall and give it a 15-point look as they'll call a foul.
I want to brag on Cecilia a little bit more. They're one of the last community schools that are left. This place used to be a community school. Before now, it's 6 schools within 3.3 miles of each other. Northside used to be a community school. All the schools in Lafayette used to be community schools before we've had an influx of other schools created. I left Acadiana High School in 2018, Blaine. I believe there's been 6 new high schools created in the Lafayette area since that time period. 6. It's amazing.
They're going to call a foul on the Eagles. It's going to be a technical variety, and KB went to the stripe, made the shot, 71-54. KB's up to 25 points, Coach, with 1:42 to play. And look, I agree. Creating these new schools have definitely made a different feel to where we are as a district. And, it's been a different look, too, ever since we went with the split public versus private. I'm excited for a new opportunity and a new district as well, as the ball's stolen away from Wilson and it's to be finished on the other side. Look, make no mistake, though, it's still tough competition. One could argue that, the competition from week in, week out might be tougher in this new district from a football aspect. Ball's going to fly from the outside and no good. Rebounded by Lotz. Lotz is going to go quickly on the other side and then pull it out. 71-56, 1:10 left to play. Lotz's floater's no good. Rebounded by the Eagles.
As a lifelong sport fanatic of Louisiana sports, it just really pains me to see the elimination of community schools. It really pains me, Blaine. It really pains me.
Bernard will let it fly from the outside, no good. Rebound and then get it back inside to the big fella, Monroe, who will finish with the right hand. I agree, and that's something that this, high school sports should be about, is community. And hopefully one day we could get back to that. The rainbow shot will go out of bounds.
How we go back, Blaine? We got to blow some of these schools up.
I don't know.
We got to blow some of them up, man.
I don't know
how we go back. How we get rid of them? How you get rid of ARCA? How you get rid of ARCA? How you get rid of Southside?
It pains me to see a lot of the same guys I went to school with or saw play football here even that hype up those schools too. That pains me in my heart, Coach, and that's something that I don't know how to combat at this point. Carencro trying to run it out. 12 seconds left, over to Monroe. Monroe's floater's no good. 5 seconds left to play in the ball game. God, his shot's high, huh, Coach? Rebounded, and that'll do it. Carencro tied up at the half, 30-30. They're able to get the advantage in the second half and win 73-56. We're going to step aside when we come back in the postgame. We'll give you stats as well as thoughts on this ball game as Carencro's victorious at home, 73-56, right here on your home for Carencro High Sports, the Carencro Bears Network.
Let's get it over, right?
At Carencro Automotive Center, trust drives our commitment to transparency and top-tier service. Using advanced tools and innovative technology, we provide a complimentary digital vehicle inspection featuring a detailed 70-point assessment with high-resolution visuals. Whether it's an oil change, brake service, engine diagnostics, transmission care, or helping you find the perfect vehicle to add to your family, we've got you covered. Our friendly service advisors connect with customers and work closely with skilled technicians, ensuring clear communication. The DVI helps you understand your vehicle's health, empowering you with the knowledge and confidence that your vehicle is in expert hands. Trust is our foundation, and we earn it with every turn of the wrench.
From Tuesday. Welcome back to the Bears Den. Your Golden Bears are victorious tonight, 73-56 against Acadiana Renaissance Charter Academy. Coach, it's a game that halftime all knotted up 30-30 in the second half, though all Golden Bears. 43-26, they're able to get the advantage in the second half and pull off the victory. I like the second half adjustments. I like more the confidence and the execution, how they finished at the rim.
Absolutely. I think we had a really, really good third quarter. I think we shot the ball with confidence. I think that, fortunately we had, some things go our way on both sides of the court, and our kids took advantage of the opportunity that we had.
For me tonight, the player of the game is going to be Kendrick Bernard, the senior guard. Finishes with 25 points in the ball game, including very efficiently from the outside, shooting the three ball. I think he kind of made the offense go and gave them the spark when they really couldn't figure themselves out or what identity they had in the first half.
Absolutely. KB had a heck of a game tonight and shot the ball with confidence from beyond the arc, got a couple of second chance rebounds down on the low block, got a couple, points down there. So, once again, if we're going to compete for district championship and make a run, in the playoffs in Division I Select, KB's going to have to average north of 15 points a game.
Hey, your only confidence is your last outing, Coach. You had a tough ball game against Turlings on Tuesday night, swallowed that with some pride, and then came back out tonight with a dominant performance against Acadiana Renaissance. Set yourself up for a little run against some perennial powers, though, inside the state in HL Bourgeois as well as St. Thomas More before you go into district. It's something that you'd like to see them handle with some confidence as well to establish themselves before you go into district play.
Absolutely. Tier 1 programs. Tier 1 programs. That's what it's all about. And, we've got to go out there and be able to, play 4 quarters of quality basketball and, do well on the offense side of the ball, offense side of the court and defense side of the court and, get ourselves ready to go out there and compete for this championship.
The Carencro Golden Bears will be in action a week from tonight at HL Bourgeois over in the New Orleans area, and you'll see us, not next Tuesday, the Tuesday after against St. Thomas More, right here from the Bears Den on the Carencro Bears Network, and we appreciate all of you guys listening to us as well as all of our sponsors on the Carencro Bears Network. Plenty of opportunity to get with us and become part of the action right here on the network. I'd like to thank our guy, Mr. Seth Dickerson, the director of the LIT program, as well as my guy to my right, Mr. Benji Desatel, who makes everything happen behind the scenes.
I also
want to thank my guy right here, Mr. Gavin Peters, the Carencro High School head football coach, for keeping me in line throughout the night, and I want to thank you for sticking with us all night long. Stay with us, though, throughout the season. There's plenty more action to get to us as we have all things Carencro High right here on the Carencro